I just this afternoon I heard the news about Charlie Kirk, and today I heard the news about Charlie Kirk. I have no idea why. Today I heard the news about Charlie Kirk, and I would like to share with you that I am deeply, deeply saddened by this news. I was not really a fan of Charlie Kirk. Through the years, I would listen to a short once in a while. It was not until kind of recent that I subscribed to his channel. I would say that I would agree with his views, maybe 80% of what he said. Other 20%, I couldn't understand or would not agree with his views. But for me, it's really sad. I feel, in a way, I don't know why exactly. I feel very sad, and I feel also very upset. I've never met him, never in person, never talked to him. But one of the things that gets to me in a very, very, very deep sense is that the Charlie Kirk was a loving dad, and that just breaks me apart. He was a loving dad. You know, I'm yes, I'm sad, but I'm also really upset. I'm trying to understand what I'm feeling right now because, in a way, I'm upset at Charlie. Man, why? Why would you live? Why would you live like this? You had two kids. It's it's a bit upsetting, you know. I'm sorry. That's the part that gets me. The his children, Charlie was not a bad person. He was not involving in a drug dealer, or I don't know, a corrupt person. No. From what I understand from Charlie Kirk, his basic message was the importance of having a free speech on a society, to have conversations and try to do our best to come to an agreement. Never ever I heard anything about him calling for violence, you know, nothing like that, nothing similar to that. If you're familiar with my channel, I don't like, and I don't see nothing good for anything that has to do with religion and God. I have my own views, and that's some of the percentage that I told you that I didn't agree with Charlie Kirk and his views. But It's really upsetting. It's really upsetting. I keep thinking about his family. You know, he did not deserve this. I don't think his family, his kids deserve this. Um, you know, I don't know, probably a few people are gonna get upset because of what I'm going to say. This is another reason why I don't like praying to any God. Um, I think praying in a way is negative to humanity. Is I think praying in a way is for lazy people. Is a way to hide under a rock in fear. Because if you think about it, the bad guys, are they praying to God for things to happen? No. The bad people, they take action and they do bad stuff. I don't see anybody praying to God to have Charlie killed by someone with a gun. No. This is the part that gets me upset. You know, praying for kid for Charlie, for his family. What for? No. Um, I apologize. This is not gonna be a good video. I feel a little bit emotional right now, but I don't like praying. I think in a way, yeah, I do my own talking to myself and talking to something, to someone, but I that do it with myself. But when we need to take action about things, to be proactive, that's the wrong time to be praying. Praying for what? If you look at countries that are under communist governments and oppress their people, what's the common denominator? The bad people take action, the good people pray, and everything bad happened to good people. I am not, for those of you that are thinking that I'm calling for people to take action, and no, 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 no. I'm just upset right now. I'm sad right now for what happened today. And in my videos, I share that I believe that believing in gods, any God, is in a way, it's a psychological, emotional problem. You're trying to fix an emotional problem, a problem that you have with a esoteric God, and also about praying, keeping you away from taking action. I'm not going to pray for anybody. No. That I think that's why I'm grabbing my phone and making this video. Not sure thinking about what real message I want to put out, but if there's a message to good people in this world, is to take more action and less praying, because praying is hurting us as human beings. Action, if you put in a competition, action versus praying, I think action will win by many miles. I think as a society, we are letting many bad things happen, and just kind of looking the other way by saying, hey, I'm gonna pray for you, I'm gonna pray for that person, and just looking away and do nothing, or just go on with your life and hoping that whatever happened doesn't happen to you. It keeps coming back, the videos of the family of Charlie. It just breaks me. It breaks me. Whoever decided to kill Charlie Kirk, what was the purpose or the reason behind killing him? Because he'd offended someone's feelings, because he ruined someone's corrupt business, because the guy was mainly just talking, debating ideas, was welcoming, opening microphone for other people's to express their views. Was so wrong about that. I think Charlie Kirk believed in his heart that whatever he was doing, it was good. He was doing something good for him, for his family, for his country, for humanity. And get killed in a horrible way. It gets me upset when people talk about this senseless assassination and talk about God and praying. I think that's part of the problem. No action, no involvement. I think it would be better for us as human beings, as humanity, to be more honest with ourselves. If you believe in a God, in any God, I know if you're a believer of your own God, I know what you're thinking. No, there's only one God. Yeah, that's what everybody that believe in a God, that's what they say for a specific religion. No, there's only one God. All religions say the same thing. For how long we're gonna keep this fooling ourselves about thinking that praying works and that your specific God is gonna do something? I don't want to get into this because I am so sad and upset right now, but I just can't believe that this happened to a person that I believe that was trying to do good. I know I have said it a few times already, but I feel really, really, really sad for his family. This is gonna be a traumatic experience for the rest of their lives. I cannot help it to think about his children asking, where is daddy? Where is daddy? It's just awful. Awful. I truly don't know what else to say, but I hope that after what happened today, there's gotta be a change for something good, something legal, something that is of benefit for everybody. I'm not calling for violence or to do anything bad, no. I think we need more honesty with ourselves about our beliefs. We gotta be more honest with ourselves about the foolishness and crazy thoughts other people have, and not being cowards to just comply with other people's emotional or psychological problems. I think we gotta stop doing that. I don't want to sound negative, but I don't think, at least I don't feel it that way, that this world is getting better and better. I don't see it that way. In the United States, I believe that in the administration of what supposedly was the person taking decisions, Joe Biden, I think that was a horrible time for the United States. I think it barely made it out of bringing and sealing the United States as a communist country, as a horrible country. And I don't think that even with everything that Trump is doing, I still think that there are so many problems that whatever Trump is doing right now probably is going to revert back 2 weeks, 1 month after he leaves the administration for the next administration. So there's going to be like big change for these things to stop happening. I'm talking about violence and corruption and just living fearful lives. It's just my thought. Wow. You know, I'm thinking about Charlie's wife and kids right now. I cannot stop thinking about them. To his wife, wow, Charlie Kirk was a good person. I was truly enjoying his debates and the way he offer and welcome debate, trying to hear and to share the other side point of view without ever calling for violence or anything like that. To his wife and kids, I feel so sad for your loss, and I thank you in a way for letting Charlie share, help him and support him, share his views, to share his talent and his heart. The guy was a good guy, a family guy. Whoever men out there that love their kids, they're good to their kids, man. For me, you are a good person. Loving your family, taking care of your family. I think it's immensely important, and I have the most respect for any dad that loves their family.